guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build my 16 destination minecart track selector. I know it's been a while, and I'm sorry, I really haven't had the time, and I kind of forgot about this after I released the map because I figured that'd be okay. So basically, before we start building this, you're going to have to do a small test, and you're going to need 4 regular rails for that. So place them in this upside down T shape like this, and then a piece of redstone just to help remove confusion, and then a lever. And when you turn the lever on, it should go to the right, and when you turn the lever off, it should go to the left. If you don't, you're going to have to rearrange till you get it to work like that, or else this whole thing will not work for you. So once it does work for you, we're going to go on and start the first step, and that's going to be to build the outgoing rail. So start by placing 2 powered rails, or how many ever you want, to launch them off into the rails, like so, and then head back to this side. And place 3 regular ones now, then a powered rail for each one of these, and just keep going this way, doing so all the way down. You have to do it one at a time. It won't work if you try to do them all at once and just add the powered rails in, as what the tracks like to go the opposite way and whatnot. So once you do this now, we're going to do this again for the outgoing rails. So place 2 this time, then a powered rail, like so. And once you do this, we can begin to do the second layer. So to figure out how high the second layer is going to be, you want to place a redstone torch, and then place a block above it, another torch, until you get to the third one that makes it the same exact as the bottom one. And this will be our top layer, and there's not really an easy way to explain this, but basically you're just going to repeat the rails exactly the same, and it'd come up to here, and it'd be level with this torch. So go off and do that, and then we'll come back and talk. Alright, so now you've done that step, you should also go ahead and do all the redstone torches so it looks like this. I'm sorry I forgot to mention that, but once you do that, we're going to go and we're going to connect the bottom to the top, and you're going to want to make sure it comes out one more block right here after you have your last powered rail, and from here you're going to have it go like, you're going to have it come down 1, and then come down again, and then it's going to turn around one time like that. And so right here, put 2 powered rails, and then 2 more right there. Whoops, you didn't want that. And then connect it with regular rails, so you got a nice little ramp here. And then take a lever, put it right there, and turn it on so it gets all of them. And on this side, we're going to do the same exact thing, only reversed. So place it like so. And again, 2 powered rails, do it like this. Once that's connected, now we got to get these intersections to work properly. So for this one, you're probably going to have it like that. So place it in that order. And for this one, we're going to have it do the opposite. So place it in this order. And also some powered rails right there. And now once you do this, we're going to have to go in through and put all the redstone torches in. And to do that, you're going to want to place them here. Whoops, forgot the lever right there, sorry. You're going to place one there. Basically, you're going to place one wherever there's powered rails. So once you do that, then you can do it every 2 over here because you have less rails. So you get like that. Whoops, now we go up to the top, and we're going to have to add some blocks in. Let's just go through and do... Whoops, that's a fail. Go through and do it like that. Now just add the blocks, the torches. Like so, 2 more. And there we go, we're ready for step 3 now. Alright, so the next step, which I've already gone ahead and done, just to help save time and whatnot, is that you're going to have to dig a 10 by 17 by 4 deep hole. And how you're going to count it is coming up to this first torch right here. You're going to count from 1 to 10, so that's right through here, like so. And then once you do that, you're going to go back to this corner and count from 1 to 17 all the way down, which should get you right 1 block ahead of this right here. So go off and do that now, and then we'll come back and talk when you're done. So now that we're beginning to do the redstone part, you're going to need some redstone torches and some redstone wire. So come over to the very last one where we'll start, and break it so you have wool like so, and place 2 torches, then break the block in front of it, and have the wire come all the way out here. And you're going to go and do this for this whole thing. I'm going to do it off camera just to save time again. So we'll see you when you do that. Alright, so now that you have your box looking like this with all 7 wires perfectly matching, you're going to go up here and we're going to put the levers in. So at the beginning of the box right here, count 3 over, so 1, 2, 3, and place a lever block, and then between, have a 2 gap right here, place another block, and then again a 2 gap, and one more time. So you should have 4 blocks, and you're going to have to break the bottom underneath each one, because we're going to have redstone wiring go down there. And once you do that, come over to this side, and make a little bridge for them. Whoops, so they come out like that. And this bridge is going to allow us to invert it. Because now once you do that, just have 3 pieces of redstone wiring come down like so. And don't worry about this block, we're going to talk about that later. And then place 1 redstone torch on each, and now you're going to bring it all the way down here. Just like so. This will take a tiny bit. Whoops. And now you're going to have to wire these all up. So let's do that real quick. And I believe you won't need a repeater because it's under 15, so you don't have to worry about that. And it's kind of a funny thing, this thing actually has no repeaters in it for its size. Just connect all this up. And now is where we begin to code the binary. So, oh wait, actually I'm sorry, this thing does have repeaters, I just wasn't thinking there. So for that, you will need repeaters. You're going to need some blocks and some torches. Now, the way this works is repeaters will be treated as if it's a 1, and torches will be treated as if it's a 0. And for this very first one, you're going to want to program 0. So 0 is just 3 torches. That's the easiest. Now 1 is, we're going to need 1 repeater, and this is 1, this is 2, and that's 4. So if 1 lands right here, just place a block right there, place a repeater, and put a block over it, and you have to go back here and put a repeater to get the signal to pass through, because you still need to make sure these are also zeros. Because if you don't have a 0, then it won't be the right problem. It won't be the right track selected when you put in 1. So now it's 2, and this time we're going to have a 0 here because the 2 lines in the middle. So break a block and put a repeater on top, and then put a block in front of it so it sends the power out. And don't forget to put your repeater back here, and now place your 0. So that's 2, and now 3 is both of these 2 lines. So you're going to do a repeater here, just like so. And you're also going to do a repeater here, just like so. And you again, never forget these repeaters down below. And also your zeros. So now that we're at 3, we want to do 4. And for 4, it's just this one over here. So basically just place a repeater, and then add your torches in. And that's good. And now we're on to 5. So that's 4 and 1. Like this. And since it's the last line, you also don't need repeaters there, so don't worry about that. Whoops. 5 and 6 now. Place a torch on 1, and then at 2, place your repeater so it counts as 1, well 2. And then don't forget your repeater behind it. And place 1 more repeater. And you did it. You just programmed 0 to 6 in binary. And now we're going to have to talk about this last lever. This last lever here actually controls right here, as it's going to be flipping the most significant bit, basically. Whoops. So get to your underneath there, and then place a redstone torch like so. And this wiring will have to go back behind here. So do that, and let's just put a repeater in. And now we have to make it touch that other block that we were talking about that we'd come back to later. So it's up here. Whoops, you needed that. And if you do that, now we can put our levers in. I'm going to put them on the front just because it makes it easier to understand, and it doesn't, you can easily tell if it's on or off. Now we're going to do a few tests with this, because everything should be all coded and ready to go. So basically let's start with 0, which it's at, because it should be having this one on at all times when nothing's put in, so it would send it right down there. Now let's put in 8 just to test a significant bit swapper. So if we hit that, oops, come on, there we go. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I did this wrong, I coded this wrong. You actually want to have a second torch right here because it's inverting it. There we go, so now it's properly working. sits at 8, so it's set to go up here instead, and it will still go down the first track. And if you turn it off now, just like that, it should be going down the line. There we go, and let's put in a random number like, let's say 3. So 3 should have it so it goes to the 4th track down here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and it is. And now we're going to test 7 because that should go, yeah, let's just run this because nothing should be selected now except for the last one, which is correct. And if we put in all of them, it would send it up here. And if everything works out good, you should be good. If something doesn't work out, I'd just go through and just check your repeaters because it's bound to be one of those, or you're forgetting a torch somewhere. And that's it. It's that simple to make. Well, I guess not simple, but yeah. That's it for now, and I'd just like to thank you guys if you made it through this, and see you guys next time.